Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing good. As for me, I am doing fantastic. My name is Nati and I welcome you to Manchi to Choose You. Hashtag Manchi Teacher Hub. I hope you guys are really doing good. Hey, and the exams, I hope you're nailing it. Those who are joining us for the first time, guys, thank you for joining us. Thank you for being with us. And those who are always joining me, guys, thank you very much. My subscribers, I really appreciate you. Keep on subscribing, keep on watching, keep on liking, keep on sharing. Let's us grow together. Let's grow together, guys. Let's grow together. And also, guys, those who don't know, I do CV Revamp. It comes with your cover letter. It's only 50 rand. And also, I do one-on-one tutoring. If you want me to assist you on tutoring, guys, it's 200. And I also assist with assignment. If you want me to assist you then with your assignment, it's 150. So guys, if you want me to assist you in one of those things which I've mentioned, just go in my comment section and trust me, I will be so much happy to assist you. So guys, today we'll be doing office practice and for June 2022. So without wasting much of your time, I don't want to take time, I don't want to take long. Let's just do this thing and finish up, okay? So I always advise that, guys, please do read your instruction. It's very important. For example, here on they said, note, if you answer more than the required question, I want to drag it back a bit like this. Okay. Note, if you answer more than the required number of questions, only the required number will be marked. Clearly cross out all work that you do not want to be marked. So it's very important to only write the only questions that need to be marked, because if you do extras, trust me, they will not mark it. And you may find that on the extras, that's where you did the right thing, you answered it correctly. So take note. And also they said answer all questions in section A. Section A, you answer all questions, but in section B, 5 questions only. And number 5 says start each section on a new page. Start each section on what? On a new page. Read your instruction very well, guys. It's very important. So the first section, section A, you're going to choose the answer and write only the letter next to the question number. You're not going to copy everything. You're not going to copy an answer. You're just going to write a letter next to the question. Okay, the first one says 1.1.1 says the person who does the same task as a senior secretary but with more emphasis on administrative work. What is your answer there? Your answer there is A, which is a receptionist. Then number 2, information is classified in different categories. Which one of the following is not a category? Your answer is D, none of the what? Of the above. None of the above. Then we go to 1.1.3. It says stands for international network and it's always spelled with a capital I. Your answer there is what? It's C, which is an internet. Then number 4, the visitor might be might be trying to gain information on business secrets. What type of visitor best suits the statement? Your answer there is B, inquisitive visitor. Then number 5, a type of communication where a sender directs the message by using notices, emails, faxes, or reports. What is your answer there? Your answer there is B, written communication. Written communication. Number 6, formal gathering featuring multiple experts in a particular field, delivering short presentation on a particular topic. Your answer is C, which is symposium, whatever it is, but it's C. Okay, please don't kill me. Number 7, it is important to apply the correct etiquette when introducing people at workplace. Which one of the following is not correct? Your answer there, it's C. Meet Uncle John, our manager. Then 1.1.a says can be any work designed to be used by the management assistant for finding specific information rather than for cover-to-cover understanding. Your answer there is A, which is a reference book. Then number 9, they are used for documents that need to be taken out frequently. Documents are held tightly so that they do not fall out. What is your answer there? It's D, clip folders. 10, a form of reproduction and a process by which an unlimited number of duplicates of an original document is made by using machine-driven equipment. What is your answer there? A, which is a duplicating method. Then we go to now 1.2. Choose a term from column B that matches a description in column A. Oh, guys, sorry about that. I really needed a coffee. I really needed a coffee. So on this question, you have to choose a term from column B that matches description in column A. The first one says, appropriate clothing for the work environment. Your answer is what? Dress code. Dress code, which is G. The second one, storage of information in the memory. Your answer is D, encoding. Number 3, online forum in which a specific topic is discussed. Your answer is E, discussion groups. Number 4, might cause harm to the national interest of a nation. Your answer is F, confidential. Number 5, the impression that a business should create upon a visitor's arrival. Your answer is C, office layout. Number 6, round tables that sit 8 people. Your answer is H, a banquet. Number 7, used to make a limited number of reproductions of a document. It's what? It's K, copying. Number 8, documents are rolled up and placed into a cylinder. It's L, tabular. Number 9, arrange in a methodical way. Your answer is A, systematic. And number 10, only used for large amounts, which may only be approved by authorized persons. Your answer is B, it's a check. Okay, it's a check. Then indicate whether the following statements are true or false by writing only true or false next to the question number. The first question, which is 1.3.1, says, while the caller is speaking, note important information, messages, and telephone numbers correctly. The answer there is true. Number 2, an alert-mannered visitor might be trying to gain information on business secrets. The MA, which is management assistant, should guard his or her tongue but be assertive. Answer there is false. The third one, a primary source is a report and information such as a document. That is number 3, it's false. Number 4, files are attached to and are suspended from a rack when filing laterally. Your answer there is true. Special meetings are held to negotiate certain transactions undertaken by the what? By the organization. Your answer there is what? It's false. Then we go to section B. Section B says answer only 5 questions, but I will answer every question. Question 2, look at the picture and then answer the questions that follow. Okay, the first question says 2.1.1. It says name any 2 kinds of networks. Ooh, child, don't know what's wrong with me, but it's fine. Name any two kinds of networks. We have local area network, which is a LAN. We have wide area network, which is a WAN. Then we go to 2.1.2. Electronic banking can be used for requesting balances, for bank statement, transferring money, payable beneficiaries, and ethic. Name 4 requirements for getting access to do online banking. Number 1, being connected to the internet. Number 2, banking service must first be activated by the client's bank, for example, bank officials. Number 3, the user will his or her bank account number and a password to gain access and to log in. The 4th one, for security purposes, a second password should be created. Okay. Then define the following meeting concepts. We have motion. A motion is a proposal submitted to a meeting for consideration. Then we have quorum. Quorum, the minimum number of people required to be present for a meeting to be formally constituted. Then the 3rd one, we have notice, is the legal notice to members stating the date, time, and the place where the meeting is going to take place. Number 4, amendment is a proposal containing the addition, omitting, or replacement of certain words and phrases of the original motion. Number 5, point of order is to draw a meeting's attention to a breach or irregularity in proceedings during meeting. Those are your definition. Then we go to 2.3, a delivery note that accompanies the goods and specifies the quantity should be issued by the supplier. Name 5 important aspects that should be complied with. 5. Number 1, before goods are packed for delivery by the supplier, a delivery note is completed containing details about the contents, quality, and the condition of the goods. Number 2, the delivery note is included in the order. Number 3, upon receipt of the goods, the content and the quantity are checked against the delivery note. Number 4, the receiver acknowledges a receipt by signing the delivery note. Number 5, the delivery note received must be checked against the buyer's order before payment is made. Those are the 5 important aspects. Then we go to 2.4, name the stratums found on the MA Management Assistance Promotional Route and provide one example or position that fits under each stratum. Okay, stratum 1, it's a receptionist. Stratum 2, junior secretary. Stratum 3, private secretary. Stratum 4, management assistant. So those are what are 4 stratum. Okay. Then we go to question 3. Accessibility is one of the requirements of a good filing system. Name and explain the other 5 requirements excluding accessibility. Number 1, we have suitability. The explanation of suitability is the filing system must fit the specific needs of the company. Okay. Then we have flexibility. The explanation of flexibility is system must adjust to the growth in the company. A new document must be added without disturbing the current one. Then we have neatness. The explanation of neatness, the equipment used should match each other and must be neat and professional. And we have simplicity. The explanation of simplicity, system must be so simple that a junior clerk will be able to recognize and use it. And the last one, we have retention. Retention. The explanation of retention. There should be a well-defined policy regarding the retaining and discoding of documents and files. Those are what are 5 requirements of good filing. Then number 2 says, mention 3.2, mention 5 guidelines on how to compile a business card. Number one, it must be simple, portraying necessary information. Number 2, printing must be black and white with logo of the company in color. Number 3, the use of photograph printed on a business card will be determined by the company policy. Number 4, the company's name, person's name and position, telephone, email, ethic must appear on the card. And the last one, business cards must be clean and up to date. Okay, then we go to 3.3. Certain factors influence the remuneration of the management assistant. Okay, certain factors. Then name and explain 5 factors. Name and explain 5 factors. The first factor is the size of the organization. The explanation is larger business pay better than smaller business. The second one, the location of the business. The explanation, companies situated in cities where there is a large turnover of money will pay better salaries than companies situated in rural areas. The third one is types of work to be done. The explanation, the higher the post level and the more specialized the job and the responsibility, the better the salary. Then we have the fourth one, qualification and explanation of qualification. A secretary with a secretarial diploma can earn more than a secretary with only grade 12. Then the last one, previous working experience, knowledge and skills. The explanation there, secretary with more experience and skills can be appointed at a higher job level with a higher salary. Those are 5 factors. Then we go to 3.4, state 5 types of filing equipment that are used to systematically arrange documents in the organization. We have vertical filing cabinets, number 1. Number 2, we have lateral filing cabinets. Number 3, we have horizontal filing cabinets. Number 4, we have open shelves. Number 5, we have motorized equipment. Motorized equipment. Then we go to question 4. Mention 5 duties of the management assistant after a conference meeting. 5. We have thank you letters will be sent to the guest speakers. Number 2, feedback should be given to delegates to ensure good relations, goodwill, and continuous support. Number 3, all accounts must be settled as soon as possible. Number 4, the financial sheets must be finalized and closed. Number 5, a meeting report must be written, a copy provided to senior management, and a copy should be filed. Those are 5 duties after conference meeting. Then we go to 4.2. The management assistant voice quality is determined by various factors like focusing on breathing. Learn how to breathe. Guys, learn how to breathe. It's very important. Breathing is very, I know all of us we do breathe, but there's a way that you need to breathe. Okay. Name and explain the other 5 excluding focus on breathing. Number 1, we have volume. The explanation: do not speak too softly or too loudly. Never shout. Speak as you normally would. Number 2, cleanliness. Explanation: speak clearly and pronounce words properly without sounding artificial. Number 3, politeness. Explanation: always be friendly and polite when talking, even if you are having a bad day. Number 4, eating. Explanation: do not speak with a mouth filled with food, sweets, chewing gum, or while drinking. Number 5, voice expression. Explanation: a well-modulated tone of voice projects well over a phone. Then we go to 4.3. We go to 4.3. 4.3 says, briefly discuss 5 sources of information that a secretary should use in gathering and processing information. Number 1, remember they say briefly discuss. Number 1, dictionaries. Dictionaries can be used to find the correct spelling and the meaning of word. Number 2, internet. Internet, it stands for international network, and it is always spelled with a capital I, used for searching information and is convenient. Number 3, yellow pages. It contains a list of business contracts and are divided into categories. It is also available at the post office. Number 4, postal code. Is a booklet that contains a list of all the names and all post office in all cities, towns, and suburbs in the country. Number 5, post office. Post office guide. It contains the latest information regarding the postal rates, changes, and tariffs. Those are what a source of information. Then we go to question 4. Question 5, I meant to say. Question 5, 5.1 says, name and explain 5 general uses of business telephone system. 5. Number 1, we have calls on hold. When a call comes through, the switchboard has the facility to answer the call adequately or put it on hold until it can be attended to. Number 2, speed dialing. Speed dialing, it refers to using shortened numbers for those that are dialed often. Number 3, division of calls. Division of calls: when someone is absent from his or her own office, all calls can automatically be directed to the department where the person is at that moment. Number 4, conference calls. If 4 department managers want to communicate with each other simultaneously at a specific time, they use this facility to communicate. Number 5, monitor of extension. Managers can determine for which extension a certain call is made and how long it lasts. Those are what are general uses of business telephone system. Then we go to 5.2. 5.2 says, briefly handling classified information. Confidential should always be maintained. Briefly explain the 5 categories of classification. Number 1, we have top secret. Extremely serious damage can be caused to a nation when revealed. Number 2, we have secret. Reasonably serious damage can be caused to a nation when revealed. Number 3, we have confidential. Might have caused harm to the nation interest of a nation. Number 4, data classification. Certain levels of sensitivity of data are assigned to a specific data. Number 5, designated information refers to the sensitive information that cannot be disclosed under privacy legislation. Then we go to 5.3, briefly explain the 5 guidelines to be followed when issuing office supplies. Number 1, we have a specific person will be held responsible for the issuing of the stock. The second one, the person in control must be a reliable person that knows how to issue and control stock. The third one, it's strict supervision is required and the stock cash should be checked regularly. Number 4, this person must be able to make decisions about the type and quantity of supplies. Number 5, the person should keep record of all stock issued and to whom it is issued. That is 5 guidelines. Then we go to question 6. Question 6, Women Conference, how to manage my home. Everything here, it's a invitation of Women Conference. Okay, so let's answer the questions. 6.1.1 says, name the type of invitation shown above. It's a what? Name the type. By card. Number 2, what does the abbreviation RSVP stand for? Please respond. Please respond. Number 3, name the 5 W's that the management assistant must ensure appear on invitation that he or she sends out. Number 1, it's who is invited by whom. Number 2, which events the person invited to. Number 3, when will the event take place? Number 4, where will the event take place? Number 5, what should the guest wear? Dress code, which means it's who, which, when, where, what. Okay, who is invited by who? Which event is the person invited to? When will the event take place? Where will the event take place? What should the guest wear? Which is a dress code. Okay, those are your 5 W's. Then 6.2, name 5 things that the management assistant should consider when serving refreshment at a meeting. Okay, 5. 1, small refreshment should be presented in a tasteful way. 2, ask the visitor's preference regarding pouring milk or tea in the cup first. 3, coffee and tea is usually served as a side table during a cocktail or a breakfast. 4, special cups are used to serve tea or coffee. Tea in a thin cup. Mugs are not used to serve tea. Mugs are not used to serve tea, guys. Number 5, self-service is the most convenient method and runs very smoothly when various service points are available. And we go to 6.3. Name the 5 requirements of a legal notice for the meeting. Number 1, a signed and dated notice must be sent out by an authorized person. Number 2, the notice must be unconditional. Number 3, the notice should state the type of meeting. Number 4, the notice should clearly state the date, time, and venue of the meeting. Number 5, the notice period is prescribed by the constitution of the organization. Then we go to 6.4, give 4 reasons why a good filing system is important for a business. Number 1, filing means keeping documents in a safe place. Number 2, and being able to find them quickly and easily, which saves time and money. Number 1, it's filing means keeping documents in a safe place and being able to find them quickly and easily, which is save time and money. Number 2, documents that are cared for will not easily tear, get lost, or become dirty. Number 4, Filing will help a business to be organized, systematic, efficient, and transparent. Number 4, it contributes to the establishment and standardization of policies and procedures. Then we go to question 7. In tabular form, differentiate between copying and duplicating methods, which means you're going to draw a table. Okay, so copying method is a process when a limited number of copies are made of an original document. The second one, the process can be done by computer, camera, and photocopying machine. The third one, the point size can be reduced or enlarged. And the 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth one, copies can be made from the original or a copy. Okay, then let's go to duplicating method. Duplicating method is a process where an unlimited number of copies are made of the master copy. The second one, the process done by lithographic duplicator and printing press. The third one, print size cannot be reduced or enlarged. The fourth one, duplicates can only be made from the original. That is a copying method and duplicating method. Then we go to 7.2. Name 5 procedures that one could follow when sending emails. Number 1, type in the email address of the person to whom you wish to send a message. Number 2, the message or text can now be typed into the relevant window. Number 3, one may attach any files that one has on a computer. Number 3. Guys, I'm now on number 3. Okay. Number 1 is type in the email address of the person to whom you wish to send a message. Number 2, the message or text can now be typed into the relevant window. Number 3, one may attach any files that one has on a computer. Number 4, the computer is then instructed to transmit the message. And number 5, the message and reply can be printed or stored. Those are your procedures to follow when sending emails. Let me repeat them again. Number 1, type in the email address of the person to whom you wish to send a message. Number 2, the message or text can now be typed into the relevant window. Number 3, one may attach any files that one has on a computer. Number 4, the computer is then instructed to transmit the message. Number 5, the message and reply can be printed or stored. That is 7.2. Then we go to 7.3. Give 6 responsibilities of the management assistant towards management. Number 1, a secretary acts as the manager's gatekeeper and as such is the first point of contact with people inside and outside the business. That is your number 1. Number 2, the secretary is responsible for dealing with correspondence, gathering information, keeping and managing records so that these are available when needed. Number 3, the secretary can be regarded as manager's memory, and he or she will use a diary and other reminders to do what is required. Number 4, he or she will fulfill management duties during the manager's absence. Number 5, the secretary helps the manager with the meeting. This includes the scheduling of meeting, preparing meeting documents, and taking the minutes. Number 6, secretary relieves the manager of personal tasks, including running errands, paying bills, shopping, and also remembering social occasions like birthdays. Then we go to 7.4. Alphabetical filing must follow and strictly adhere to the correct sequence. Name 5 advantages of this type of arrangement. Number 1, simple and easy to understand. Number 2, it is a flexible method. Number 3, does not need a separate index. Number 4, gives direct reference. And number 5, groups common names filed together. Let me repeat that. Number 1, simple and easy to understand. Number 2, it is a flexible method. Bless me, excuse me guys. It is a flexible method. Number 3, does not need a separate index. Number 4, gives direct reference. And number 5, groups common names filed together. So that's it for your office practice and 4. So altogether it's 200 guys. 200. So I think office practice and 4, you are still far from, a bit far. I will try to make another video or even a live. We'll do it together. So that's it for me today, and I wish you all the best. See you next time. Bye.